In this video, we're going to go through sitting a Synoptic Proctored exam, specifically the desktop app with no recording. So what we do is we navigate to the exams page as a candidate would, and we're going to pick the exam we're going to do. So let's do this desktop app, no recording. View exam, and this is a standard exam hall page where a candidate can go as soon as the exam's created for them. This exam does happen to be open, but it could be sort of not open yet, and they would still be able to access the information they need. So we've got the standard set of instructions here that are decided on every exam by clients. If we scroll down, we also have the proctoring guide. Now this is available as soon as the candidates have access to this page. They can download the desktop app a couple of days, a couple of weeks, whenever they can before the exam. We'd recommend doing this in case there's additional considerations with work devices that may need IT team involvement. So clicking this button will download the desktop app. If they don't download it, it's not a problem. It'll prompt them to do it later on in the process. So once that's downloaded, I need to install it the same way I would any other application. On a Mac, it is simply dragging and drop into the applications once that's been opened. So I'll wait for that to finish. And that's it installed. We can close that and we can start the exam. We want to open Synoptic, and this is where it's going to reopen our exam into the secure application. I'm going to open. Now the app's now opened with my exam ready to start. It has correctly identified that I have proctoring issues and I can't start the exam until I resolve them. So I do have an additional monitor attached, so I'm going to unplug that. And now it's telling me I've got prohibited applications running. If I click the check requirements button, it's going to tell me what those applications are. And again, I will not be allowed to start the exam until those are closed. So I'm going to go get rid of them. It would be these. I'm going to scroll down and going to start the exam. Brilliant, so now it's opened the usual exam UI for me. I can go through and answer as I would any other exam. I can't swipe on Mac to get out of this. If I press the escape key, it's going to ask me, am I abandoning the exam? If I do this, I will not be allowed to re-enter the exam. It will be submitted. We've added this in to here, so they can return to the exam. If they go to exit as well, there's a cool down period, so they can't just click through by accident. It'll be a very deliberate abandoned exam if you see that on your dashboard. So we can go through here. Another feature this exam has enabled, which is an optional config, is the ability to prevent screenshots. We've added this in to avoid people like taking images of the questions or anything like that. So if I go to take a screenshot now with my shortcut, it's activated the screenshot prevention. The exam will remain hidden and I can click anywhere to get back to the exam now. And if I do take that screenshot, all it's going to give me is what was behind when I started the exam. I can swipe up, but I can't get into any other applications from here. If I plug my monitor back in, it's going to detect that. And it's going to flag it for review. And we can work through the exam as normal.